I don't know much about children, but I am sure that it's a sin to look upon this child.
This, my dear sister, is no child, but a misshapen ape.
It is a horror to behold. It can't be Christian. It should be thrown into the fire, I'm sure.
You're right you are, my sister. It belongs on a great big fire!
What are you so excited about? Make way! I think I'll adopt it and take it with me.
But Claude Frollo, just look at it.
Exactly. That's why, my friend, it'll be interesting to see whether I can teach him to speak and think. Whether he can learn to love and hate. A challenging project.
I've always said that Claude Frollo is a warlock and a spellmeister.
And he wants to become the Abbé of Notredam. He'll use this little monster to assist him in his experiments.
The child must be baptized and given a name. I'll call him Quasimodo.
Quasimodo? What does that mean?
Quasimodo? It's Latin and means only more or less.
We have to give Claude Frollo his due. Quasimodo. More or less. A few years later, Claude Frollo became Abbé of Notredam. Quasimodo grew rapidly and soon surpassed all the others in size and strength. However, the citizens of Paris couldn't stand Quasimodo. Many insulted him because of the way he looked.
Look, there goes the Abbé and his hunchbacked assistant.
He should lock Quasimodo up in a tower.
I don't dare put my foot outside the door at night. You never know with people like him. And because the insults became more frequent, he hardly left the church anymore. Instead, he soon knew every nook and cranny of his church. He was most fond of the bells. The first time he hung on the bell toll, his face lit up with joy. The bells became his best friend.
You are my favorite, Marie. No, don't be angry, Jacqueline. I love the sound of your high-pitched voice almost as much as Marie. Yeah.
From day to day, the bells of Notre Dame sounded lovelier, so it was no wonder that the Abbé Frollo made Quasimodo the toller of the bells of Notre Dame.
Quasimodo may be a monster, but no one can ring the bells as beautifully as him.
Is it true? He's gone deaf from the noise?
Yes, that's true. But one handicap more or less won't make a difference to him.
It was Marie, the deep bass bell, that had ruptured Quasimodo's eardrum. But as Quasimodo didn't talk to anyone anyway, it wasn't too bad. He could still feel the vibration of the bells, and that was enough to keep him happy. Quasimodo was about 20 when, as every year, at Pentecost, the whole city of Paris turned out into a festival.
Oh, cried the glass of Burgundy, O moon, you divine inside of me, pour forth from your silver chalice.
Oh, listen to Pierre Gringoire. His verses get worse and worse from feast to feast.
Okay. Maybe you like the next verse better. She lives alone at the bottom of the sea. She is as dumb as you and me. Exactly, you said it yourself. Dumb, that's what you are.
This is intolerable. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
And runs 10 knots per hour.
See, the berries. Come ye all. Here, come ye all. as highlighters today's festival. Vote for the Popa Fools.
Some amusement at last. This is what I've been waiting for. Do you remember last year, remember? Art is understood by no one here. To earn a sou for them to dear. A poet's luck to die misunderstood. His heirs are the ones who will have it good.
Come on, everyone! Trust yourselves! Stick your head through the hole! The one with the ugliest grimace will be crowned Pop!
It will be Monsieur Dubois. How did his nose manage to get bigger and redder?
Holy Mary! That one's so cross-eyed you get dizzy!
That's the Purple Fools. I've never seen anything that awful in my life. Terrible, terrible.
We have our Purple Fools. No one could outdo him!
He didn't grimace. That's his face. Why, that's Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notredam.
Yes, the Hunchback of Notredam. That hideous ape. He's enough to scare the life out of you.
He's the best Pope of Fools we've ever had. And deaf, too.
Let's show him to the people of Paris! Off to Place Grève!
Here I stand, a lonely soul. My life is empty as my old soup bowl. Oh, so what? Life can't get worse. Off to Place Grève. And you luck, of course. That's it.
By the time the luckless poet Pierre Rengois reached Place Grève, the Pope of Fools was already forgotten. A lovely young dancer had crowded in her sway.
Beautiful. Oh, if I'd been kissed by such a muse. I never had more to be abused. I dedicate my next poem to her. Who is she? Don't you know her? She's Esmeralda. She came with the gypsies, you know.
She should be forbidden to dance. She's turning the people's heads.
Jolly! Jolly, come to me. May I introduce Jolly, the smartest goat in the world? Jolly, how late is it?
By Jove, she's right. It really is 7 o'clock.
And tell me, Jolly, which day of the month is it now?
But she's in league with the devil.
And now, dear Jolly, show our honored audience how the Bishop of Paris reads Mass.
Look at that. That's exactly how he does.
The spitting image of our bishop.
That's blasphemy. Abbe Frollo, you can't allow this.
Yeah, right. It's blasphemous. I'll put an end to it. I'll forbid her to perform. Yes.
If you enjoyed the performance, people of Paris, show your generosity with a few sous in my basket.
Here, here, here.
Don't get carried away. It wasn't that good.
Thank you, sir.
Rich. Don't you know it's a sin to bewitch the people like that? And you've bewitched the goat, too. No normal animal behaves that way.
Oh, leave me alone. Come away from the crazy Manjali.
I forbid you in future to perform here.
Dear sir, I see that at least you enjoyed our performance.
Oh, yes, very much. Oh, I'd love to drop a sou in her basket round and true, but I'm poor and don't, I know it. Such is life when you're a poet.
Damn you, you gypsy daughter! Why don't you get lost, you locust from Egypt?
Don't be afraid of the crazy old lady. She hates all gypsies. Many years ago, her child was stolen by a gypsy, and she believes that God wanted to punish her for her sins. That is why she has sworn never to leave that cellar again.
The poor woman.
No, she's given you quite a shock. But look, there comes Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notredam, and it looks like he's headed straight for us.
He looks awful.
Mademoiselle, I won't harm you. I just want to know your name.
Esmeralda.
He can't hear you. He's deaf. Just move your lips very slowly.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. Quasimodo! What are you doing here with this witch? And what is this costume? You is the Pope of Fools. So tell me, how dare you make fun of our Pope in Rome?
Forgive me, sir.
Come, let's go.
Who is this ominous monk? I'm not the only one he seems to scare.
That's Claude Frollo, the Abbé of Notre-Dame. He adopted Quasimodo after they found him in the Notre-Dame.
He threatened me and called me a witch.
Beware, Esmeralda. He will live in a bad time. Beautiful women like you are easily accused of witchcraft, and Abbé Frollo has much power and influence.
Chase that gypsy away! I don't want to see her face!
Come, Jolly. The people here are not very friendly. They scare me.
Please stay. It's so good to talk to you.
No, Sir Poet. It's late already. Maybe some other time.
I think Esmeralda likes me. And I'm sure she has a place somewhere to sleep. She's disappeared. I'll never find her in this maze of alleys. I'm sure that she has a nice hot soup to warm a freezing poet.
Just one shoe, sir, or perhaps two.
Leave me alone. I've got nothing myself.
Sir, a piece of bread. Give me enough of bread.
Go away. Leave me alone. I've got nothing and I give you nothing.
Sue! Give me a sou. Give me a piece of bread.
Leave me alone. I'll be damned. A one-legged man chasing me on two legs? Where am I? I've seen more inviting places.
Noble sir, you're in the Court of Miracles, the home of the homeless, the beggars, and the gypsies.
By my soul, I really do see enough miracles here. There are blind who can see and lame who can walk, but where is the Savior? Where's the hope?
You'll soon enough stop your mocking. You see,
Who's one-legged jockpot along? I'll be damned. An honorable citizen in the Court of Miracles. What do you have to say in your defense?
My defense? What am I accused of?
You forced your way into our kingdom, the kingdom of thieves and hags. What rights do you have? Are you a beggar? Are you a thief?
Nothing like it. I'm a poet and a philosopher, and my name is Pierre Grand Roi. Looks like you've made a friend for life.
hand, you little thief!
Pierre!
Don't listen to her. You remind her of a stolen daughter. She must be your age.
And she never heard from her again?
No, they say that all she has is a tiny shoe that she always carries with her.
Did you say a tiny shoe? No, that can't be true.
What's wrong with you? You're quite pale.
Oh, nothing. Just a silly thought. Look, they're letting Quasimodo go. Quasimodo didn't dare leave the church for the next few days. He stood sadly on the balustrade, looking out for Esmeralda. Finally, after 2 long days, he saw her entering the square. Jolly and Pierre had become good friends in the meantime. Quasimodo was so happy that he rang all the bells.
Come on, Marie, do your best. She's come. Ring so sweetly as you can. You too, Shashin. If I'm not mistaken, the bells are ringing in your honor today. You've won the heart of the Hunchback of Notredam.
Today, I'll dance only for him.
Not that witch again. I forbade her to dance. She's keeping the people away from Mass.
Look up there.
Look!
There.
Look! Look how he's staring at the dancing girl. It's frightening.
And she's got that bewitched goat with her, too. I'll make sure that she doesn't make our bishop the laughingstock again.
Jolly, how late is it?
You witch! Can't you stop turning the people's heads? Instead of working and praying, they're watching you. Sacrilege, your performance is.
What do you want from me? Why do you be...
Your best. She's come. Ring so sweetly as you can. You too, Shashin. If I'm not mistaken, the bells are ringing in your honor today. You've won the heart of the Hunchback of Notredam.
Today, I'll dance only for him.
Not that witch again. I forbade her to dance. She's keeping the people away from Mass.
Look up there.
Look!
There.
Look! Look how he's staring at the dancing girl. It's frightening.
And she's got that bewitched goat with her, too. I'll make sure that she doesn't make our bishop the laughingstock again.
Jolly, how late is it?
You witch! Can't you stop turning the people's heads? Instead of working and praying, they're watching you. Sacrilege, your performance is.
What do you want from me? Why do you begrudge people a little entertainment?
Entertainment? You're seducing them to evil. Don't say I haven't warned you, you and your goat. I order you to leave Paris today.
Don't worry, Jolly. That monk's crazy. He can't harm us. The people of Paris like us.
Your Honor.
What is it? Can't you see that I'm busy?
But, Your Honor, Abbé Frollo, the Abbé of Notredam, wishes to speak with you.
What does he want again? Oh, well, let him in.
Your Honor, I'm sure you've heard of the gypsy girl who dances in front of my church every day.
She's very beautiful. An enchantment to the city.
You see, she's bewitched you too, Your Honor. I'm here to accuse her of witchcraft.
Do you really have to? Yes, I know we haven't had a witchcraft trial in ages. But does it have to be the lovely Esmeralda? What do you have against her?
Sir Judge, she's a danger to the souls of the people of Paris, and especially to our church.
I didn't mean to insult you, and I mean well. If you say she's a witch, well, you know more about this than I do.
There are enough witnesses who are ready to testify that the gypsy Esmeralda is guilty of witchcraft and black magic. If you don't try her, I'll go to the Bishop of Paris. He won't be pleased to hear that you doubted a word of the Abbey of Notredam.
Your Honor, the bishop can fire you if he wants to. And who will pay for your feasts then? Or me, for that matter, huh?
You're right, very well. If you insist, I have Esmeralda arrested at her next performance. Would that satisfy you?
It's Esmeralda!
Esmeralda's coming! Esmeralda! Esmeralda! Yeah, Esmeralda!
Listen to the Hunchback of Notredame's greeting for me. We really have to do our best today to be worthy of such a greeting.
There she is. Take her into custody.
Excusez-moi, Capitaine, but I've never seen her dance. Can we first watch a performance? After that, there's plenty of time.
Why not? We also deserve a little entertainment. Bravo, Esmeralda!
Bravo, bravo, Esmeralda!
Enough is enough. Come on, it's time to go.
Did you enjoy it, Quasimodo? I danced especially for you.
Gypsy, by order of the Chief Judge of Paris, I arrest you and your goat because of witchcraft.
Arrest? Why, I was only...
You better come on your own free will, or I will have to use force.
Pierre! Quasimodo!
Come, Quasimodo, quick!
Silence! Silence in the court! We hereby begin the trial of the gypsy girl. She is accused of witchcraft together with the devil in the guise of a goat.
Did you hear that? Not only do they want to turn Esmeralda into a witch, they want to turn my Johnny into a devil. Of course you didn't understand anything.
As witness to the evil deeds of the accused, we call a nun, Sister Johanna, into the witness stand. Sister Johanna, please.
Your Honor, it was at Pentecost that this woman bewitched the people of Paris. And not only that, she had the devil in the form of a goat with her, and let it do things that no Christian animal can. And as if that wasn't enough, she got the people of Paris to mock our own Lord Bishop of Paris. Yes, that's what she did, that...
Citizens of Paris, to erase all doubts that the accused witch is in the league with the devil, I asked the court orderly to bring in the second accused.
Look, the goat.
Ah, goat!
Let us begin the cross-questioning of the goat. What time is it? That's right. It's 3 o'clock. Tell me, how can an animal know this? It can only be witchcraft.
But Jelly isn't bewitched. I taught her all her tricks myself.
Silence, accused! To continue the questioning, how does the Bishop of Paris speak?
Johnny, stop! You're damning yourself. What the people out on the square enjoy as entertainment, in here they're led to believe that it's witchcraft.
There is no shadow of a doubt that the accused is a witch and in a league with the devil. Admit your guilt. Say it now.
No, I'm not a witch and Jolly isn't a devil. I know who had me arrested. He's over there. He hates me because I'm beautiful and the people like me.
You see, now she's insulting our honorable Abbé of the Notredam.
Liar! Witch!
The gypsy and her goat are hereby condemned to death. In 3 days, they'll be taken to Place Grève and there be hanged.
It's just a bad dream. Esmeralda and Jolly were taken to a cold, dark cell.
Tomorrow's the day, Esmeralda, early in the morning. Can I get you anything? Do you have a last wish? Poor girl, why did you have to cross Abbé Frole's path? He's the worst witch hunter we ever had in Paris.
But Jolly, why do you want to hang Jolly?
I really feel sorry for her.
The next morning, Esmeralda and Jolly were bound and taken to Notredam. It was a custom that a witch be brought before the priest. Anyone and everybody had come to Notredam to watch the execution.
How lovely she is.
It's actually a pity about her.
Not this monk?
I ask you for the last time to forsake all evil.
You're the evil one. I've done nothing.
So die. God have mercy on her.
Clever Quasimodo. She's safe. No worldly power can remove her from the church. The judge is going to be mad.
Quasimodo? Who would have thought that? By all the 7 deadly sins.
Quasimodo had taken Esmeralda up to his bell tower. Quasimodo, if it hadn't been for you, they'd have taken me to the gallows. Listen, Quasimodo,
Don't say anything. I can't understand you anyway. But now you must listen to me. Never leave the church. Neither by day or by night. They'll kill you if you do. You are safe in here, just in case I give you this. If you need me, then whistle. It has a tone that I can hear. Now I'll leave you. Try and get a little sleep.
Sleep? How will I ever be able to sleep in peace again? Jolly. Jolly, my little Jolly. What is it, Jolly? Come on, be good. Oh, that evil monk.
Yes, it's me. Your new friend could save you from the worldly powers, but now he has delivered you into my power.
Don't come any nearer, you devil. Assassin!
Yeah, you won't escape your punishment. Not if I have to take you to the gallows myself.
Abbé Frollo.
Quasimodo! This has nothing to do with you. Go away.
I don't know what's going on here, but Esmeralda whistled for help, and I will protect her.
So she's cast a spell on you too. Damn you both!
Oh, Quasimodo, what now? We'll never be safe from this monk.
Don't weep. I promise you, as long as I live, nothing will happen to you.
How dare he defy me and oppose the order of the church? Brother Augustinus! Brother Augustinus!
Get the goat! The devil incarnate right here in Notredam! Who would have thought that was possible?
Quasimodo has been bewitched by Esmeralda. He even threatened me, his lord and master. Yes!
That's unbelievable!
What is stopping us from taking Esmeralda to the gallows ourselves and handing her over to the law?
Quasimodo is stopping us. He watches over Esmeralda more than he did his bells. Brother Augustinus, go to Esmeralda's friends in the Court of Miracles and get them to divert Quasimodo so we can sneak her out of the back door of Notre Dame.
In the Court of Miracles, the beggars and gypsies were celebrating Esmeralda's rescue by the Hunchback of Notredam.
Hey, folks, looks like we're getting a visit from above.
A monk! A representative of the church must be a very courageous one of his kind to dare come here.
Who is your leader? I have something important to tell him. It has to do with Esmeralda.
I am the king of these good and noble people. What is wrong with Esmeralda?
She's in danger. I happen to overhear a conversation between the abbé and the judge. She's to be removed from the church by soldiers tomorrow morning and hanged.
But asylum in the church is sacred.
Not for Abbé Frollo. He says that when a witch is involved, there are no rights for asylum. And if Esmeralda really is your friend, then you have to save her.
Come, comrades, let's storm Notre Dame and rescue Esmeralda.
The air is right. Courage, my friends. Be easy. There's no resistance in the church. Off we go to Notre Dame.
The beggars and gypsies decided to wait until it was dark and then go to Notre Dame. Quasimodo couldn't sleep that night. He restlessly watched over the sleeping city of Paris. In the darkness, he saw the square of Notre Dame filling with people. He thought they were soldiers who were going to take Esmeralda out of the church and hang her.
They won't take Esmeralda, not.
Cowards, brothers and sisters, let's get to work.
Holy Virgin, it reeks of witchcraft.
Idiot! We underestimated the monks. They are defending themselves.
We'll show them. That's Quasimodo. He thinks we're soldiers. Quasimodo, it's me, Pierre.
He can't hear you. You can shout as loud as you like.
It's just one of them, and you don't think we're gonna let him stop us?
You're right. We won't let him stop us. By all that's holy, something isn't right here. I've had enough. We'll be of no help to Esmeralda if we're dead.
You won't hang Esmeralda.
The noise had woken Esmeralda and Charlie. Do you hear that, Jelly? Do you hear the noise? I think it's all because of me. They're coming to get me. Do you hear? They're coming already.
you don't really think that you're going to escape justice, do you? You can forget your whistle. Quasimodo is busy. A good protector you have. It's your friends from the Court of Miracles he's fighting against. Come now.
After the people from the Court of Miracles fled, Pierre also made his way home.
Jali, what are you doing here? Where's Esmeralda? Esmeralda's in danger? Are you trying to tell me that? She's somewhere out there with the Abbé? Quick, Jali. What are we waiting for? Let's find your friend.
Abbé Frollo had forced Esmeralda to the gallows on the Place Grève.
This time you won't escape the gallows. There's no Quasimodo to be seen anywhere, nor anybody else.
Have mercy with me.
Mercy with a witch.
I am not a witch.
Admit your guilt, because not only your life, but your soul is in danger.
Is the gypsy finally getting what she deserves?
Here, you can finally have your revenge. Hold her till the soldiers come. Yes.
It serves you right to end up on the gallows.
I know that the gypsies did you a great wrong, but it couldn't have been me. I was just a child. Have mercy.
Give me my child again and I'll set you free.
Oh, I really understand you. You're looking for your child, and I'm looking for my parents.
Look at this. This is all I have left of my child.
Look! Look at these two. My intuition wasn't wrong.
You? You're my daughter?
I can see Jali. Esmeralda's in the old woman's grip. But the two of us can free her. The old woman can't be that strong.
My daughter. And when I think of how I hated you.
You old witch! Let Esmeralda go immediately!
Pierre! Don't hurt her. It's not the way it seems.
Oh? Is there something I should know that I do not?
She's my mother. Look at her.
So, we've solved the riddle. But there's something else worrying me. Listen carefully.
Your friend is right. Flee as long as you can.
But what about you? My life is almost done. Leave me here in my cellar. It becomes my home.
Come on, Esmeralda. If you want to end your life on the gallows, it's your business. But that's something else. Jali and I can think of something better.
Go, Esmeralda. Go to your friend, the gypsies, and move on with them. Go away from Paris. Far. Sadly, Esmeralda followed Pierre and Jali, just in the nick of time.
Now you got here too late, after the gypsy now has...
Now Quasimodo didn't care what happened to him. Esmeralda, the only person who had ever mattered to him, was safe. After she had sent Quasimodo the whistle, Esmeralda decided to move on with Pierre and Jali and leave Paris behind them, because there was nothing to keep them there anymore. A Paris where the bells of Notre Dame still pealed out, but never again so beautifully as when Quasimodo was the toller of the bells in Notre Dame.
They keep coming. It's enough already.
Rubbish. Just the opposite. Everyone should come here. They should all see our child be born. After all, it's our first one. So what? It's nothing that unusual. Oh, excuse me, of course it's something special. After all, it's the first egg that a dino has ever laid. The rest were all brought in by the stork. That's what you think.
Quiet. I think something moved inside the egg.
No, it's too early. It'll take longer. Oh, goodness, here come even more. What should I offer them to eat? Master birth always entails so much work. Oh, gosh. A beautiful egg, bound to be a beautiful dino.
I polished it every day. I heard that it's good for the baby inside.
Rubbish. Modern nonsense. You just have to leave it in the sun. That's enough.
So that's what you have to do. There just isn't any more. And now it's about time.
Oh, is it coming too late?
Well, it's a little overdue, but no problem. I can help it along. Are you crazy, Cree? You could hit his head. They keep coming. It's enough already. Rubbish. Just the opposite. Everyone should come here. They should all see our child be born. After all, it's our first one. So what? It's nothing that unusual. Oh, excuse me, of course it's something special. After all, it's the first egg that a dino has ever laid. The rest were all brought in by the stork. That's what you think.
Quiet. I think something moved inside the egg.
No, it's too early. It'll take longer. Oh, goodness, here come even more. What should I offer them to eat? Master birth always entails so much work. Oh, gosh. A beautiful egg, bound to be a beautiful dino.
I polished it every day. I heard that it's good for the baby inside.
Rubbish. Modern nonsense. You just have to leave it in the sun. That's enough.
So that's what you have to do. There just isn't any more. And now it's about time.
Oh, is it coming too late?
Well, it's a little overdue, but no problem. I can help it along. Are you crazy, Cree? You could hit his head. Oh, a little smack on the back of the head never hurt anyone.
It's hatching. Look.
A boy. Look here, everyone. It's a boy and a really big one. It's always beautiful. Another little dino. But when I think about the way they are when they grow up... No, I don't dare think about that. No.
No, my little one. Come to me. I'm your mama.
You better do as she says. Look, she's much bigger than I am, and if she gets mad, oh dearie me.
Do you have a name for him? Yes, if he was a girl, I would have named her Tia.
But seeing as the boy's name is Tio. Oh, well, there are nice names, but he'll be able to live with it. And now, why did I gather all this food?
Just what the dinos did. The little dino didn't get much of what was going on. He was rather tired from being passed around so much. Cree spread his wings over him, and Tio went to sleep immediately. Soon, the dino baby turned into a really cheeky dino boy. He loved to play with Cree, because although Cree was much older, he was up for all the pranks they got up to.
Tio! I didn't mean you as your name, Tio. Where is he hiding? Why? Stupid question. I want Tio here immediately with no whys and wherefores. But if I knew why he should come here, I could go and tell him. Yeah. If you just want him to come here so you can scold him, well, go and fetch Tio now. Aren't we authoritarian? Never heard anything about modern upbringing? Just you wait, I'll give you authoritarian. You see, flying does have its advantages. Theo!
Why are you shouting at me like that? I haven't done anything wrong today, at least as far as I can remember.
He's not chatting about you. I got your dad a little angry. Yeah, I did. Hey, you get cheekier and more impossible by the day. Well, I can afford to. No one can get me.
I wish I could fly.
That's all we need. You hang around too much with Cree as it is. He has a bad influence on you. You see, you're getting rebellious already. But we'll soon put a stop to it. I have decided that you will go to oral school for 3 hours every day.
Oh, damn! I'm much too little for that. Shucks.
What's wrong, Tio? Did you have a fight with your father again?
Yes, Papa says I have to go to oral school every day. He's ancient. It's bound to be boring, isn't it?
That it won't be. Oro can tell fascinating tales.
I don't believe it.
You can believe me. I was also taught by Oro.
If I promise to go to Oro tomorrow, then I want to play with Cree now until it gets dark, okay?
Of course, my dear. But go a little way off. Papa doesn't like to see you two together.
I don't want to go to Oro. What if he just bosses me around and scolds me?
I don't know about you, but I have it easier. I would just fly away.
That's it. I've got it. You simply show me how to fly, and then if the lesson is too boring, I'll just up and fly away.
No Dino's ever come up with that idea before, so I've no idea if it'll work or not.
But we could at least try it.
I suppose so. We could try it, but it won't work without wings. That much is certain. We have to get you some wings. Yeah, that's what we need.
I already have some. They're nice and big. They should do nicely.
Instead of flying, Tia's father will spank him for lying.
Rubbish, Peak. If you don't tell anyone, no one will know that I'm practicing flying.
Doesn't look bad. Now pay attention. I'll show you how it's done. And then you imitate me, okay?
Okay.
Stronger, you must beat stronger with the wings, and more elegantly. Elegance with elegance, Tiff invites the bride to dance. Shut up, Peek, or you're a freak.
Why in the name of Tyrannosaurus Rex does it work for you and not for me?
Maybe it's hard for beginners to start from the ground. I think my first attempt was out of my nest. That was quite easy as far as I can remember.
Makes sense to me. Can you take me to your nest?
Yeah. Do we have to? To start from a stone, that's how it's done. That's the first time I've ever heard anything sensible from you. Come, Tio. That rock over there looks good to me.
And now what?
Stop rushing. I'm trying to remember. When I think of it, you just run off, beating with your wings. Yeah, that's all there is to it, I think. Wake up! Wake up! Oh no! Mammoth mayhem! What do I do now? Wake up! Tio! Oh, now that is well. Here comes the old man. Tio, wake up! Your father's headed this way. What the hell is going on here? Tio! Oh, Tio fell. I didn't ask you. I asked Tio. What's wrong with you? Come on, get up!
On my head.
What's the screen stuff on your arms? Tio is trying to learn to fly. That's what made him cry. Learn to fly? Creo, what have you been up to with thy son? Just wait till I catch you in a dark corner. You'll get the damn good beating.
Ow, ow.
Spikes are so fine, you'll prick yourself and end up crying.
Teo's father carried him home. He felt very nauseous and had a terrible headache. He had a light concussion. A few days later, after he had recovered, he experienced a massive thunderstorm that could be heard through the whole valley. But the worst thing for Teo was that during this time, Cree had not been allowed to visit him once, which he missed him.
He better not show his face around here again. No. That's it.
And who should I play with then?
Play with Fa. She's the same age as you are.
But I can't stand her. She always knows everything better.
She also goes regularly to Oro's class. From tomorrow, you'll be going there together. Now off to bed with you.
Hey, Teo, is everything okay?
No, nothing's okay. I'm not allowed to see you anymore. And as soon as tomorrow, I have to go to Oro's class with that lizard Fa.
It won't be so bad. Oro's okay, you'll see.
But I want to keep on playing with you.
Well, we'll just meet secretly. That's more exciting anyway.
Oh, two pupils who don't like one another. Well, at least there's no danger that they'll be chit-chatting instead of listening to me. Okay, come along, kids. How is your concussion, Teo?
It wasn't that bad at all. I don't feel a thing now.
Oh, good. Where did we stop yesterday, Fa?
With geography.
Oh, that's right, geography. We were talking about the mountains back there.
Yes, about volcanoes.
Right. What is so special about volcanoes, Teo?
They're rather high, and it's very strenuous to get to the top, right? Well, you are stupid. They're special because they can spit fire and ashes, and then hot lava flows down the mountains from the side. Rubbish. No, it's not. Have you ever seen it? No, but,
So there, you're just showing off.
No, Fa is right. Volcanoes don't always spit fire, just sometimes. The last time was very long ago. It makes me a little restless, you know. We may be due for a larger eruption soon.
can't one tell beforehand? Yes, my Uncle Ugg said that there are signs, but at the moment, there aren't any.
The signs that we have so far been watching are rather unreliable. But I want to show you something. I have invented a machine that will warn us weeks ahead when a volcano is about to erupt. Yeah.
Oh, Oro invents great things, but the others just call it slings.
You're in the way, Peak. Move over to the side.
All I want to do is hear and not try to disturb, my dear.
Now, pay attention. With this funnel, the machine can sense Earth movements long before we can. And the rumbling that the machine hears creates waves, and then the Earth rumors under us, the machine begins to paint curves.
Always?
No, of course not, only when there are Earth movements. If nothing moves, then nothing happens.
It works! Your invention works!
Of course it works, you silly boy. But that means that the volcanoes will erupt in the near future. And that's what's gonna happen! Yes!
With fire and everything? Great!
Don't you have any sense at all in your thick dino skull? If the volcano erupts, it will be a catastrophe. Go and fetch your parents. We have to discuss what has to be done. What are you doing here? I thought you were in class with Oro. Bunking school, are you?
No, I was at school. But we discovered something. We discovered that the volcano will erupt, and Oro wants you to come to him. A volcano eruption? That's all we need now. I've just renovated our home.
That's probably not that bad. Let's first hear what Aura has to say. Is it safe? Has something special happened? Everyone's running to Oro.
Yes, I wanted to tell you about it as well. Oro says that the volcano will erupt. It's really exciting. Come along.
Anything else? We're about to have an eruption, the like of which we have never seen.
But how do you predict an eruption with that strange contraption over there?
Not at all. He can't prove anything. We can only tell by watching the sky. The way we learned to do from our parents. They all knew how to do it. They understood.
You're as stupid as you always were. Haven't you learned anything? Science has made progress. One day we'll all be able to fly.
Fly? Everybody? Oh, please, no.
Is that true? When can we all fly?
There, you hear it? To be able to fly. Now we know what to think of Oro's new machine. Let's go far. I've heard enough of this.
Wait a minute, and I'll show you.
It's just a trick. I don't intend to waste my time with it.
Believe me, it's no trick. The next weeks, maybe even days, the volcano will erupt. We must get away from here. Because it will destroy everything.
Oh dear, we must all leave to a strange place, I do believe.
Can I take my catapult with me?
We're not doing anything at all at the moment. We have to think about all of this first. I suggest we sleep on it and talk things over in the morning.
But what if Foro's right?
Hey, Theo! They don't believe me. Although it's so simple, a child could see it. It's quite obvious.
Huh? I would also rather stay here. Isn't there anything you can turn on your machine? What I mean is, all right, one never knows, but there's no need to bite my head off.
Oh, believe me, Cree, if we stay here, very few of us will survive.
The dinos consulted back and forth. Should they believe what Oro had said and go off in search of a new home, or should they stay? They just couldn't decide, and because it was more convenient to leave everything as it was, they soon forgot Oro's warning. Then, including Tio's father, he had, however, not forgotten Cree and Tio's flight lessons, and so they still were not allowed to see each other. Where are you going off to?
We want to take a trip to the crater lake and play with the crocodiles.
And who is we?
That'll be, Peek and me.
Okay, but don't let Peek turn you onto rhyming. I don't want you talking in rhyme this evening.
No, to be a poet and not even know it.
That little devil.
Hey, Cree!
Oh, great! So you managed to get away. Did anyone see you? Huh?
Mama caught me, but I said I was going swimming with Peek.
Hopefully people be his usual lazy self and not stroll over to your house. Anyway, it'll all work out fine.
If it doesn't, I'll just say that Peek forgot our appointment. Anyone would believe that.
You're right. He's a bit of a dozy, is our Peek. But come on, we've got a long way to go. We're getting visitors. Cree's coming.
And where Cree is, Tio can't be far behind. Shall we give them a fright?
Sure, let's give them a fright.
Where are they all? Hey, is anybody there? Ah! Did you expect me to jump? You can't scare me, let alone eat me. You'd crack your teeth on my tough hide.
Party pooper. You could at least have pretended that you got a fright.
Okay, next time. How about it, Cree? Shall we jump into the water?
Yee! Water! No, I'd rather stay up here.
What was that?
What's that? I don't see anything.
The ground moved.
I don't feel a thing.
How could you know that the ground is moving if you're up in the air? Sit down in the ground.
I still don't feel anything. Hey, stop that! What's going on? Hey!
You see? Did you notice something now?
This is no game. Mammoth mayhem, look at that!
It's the end of the world. It's raining fire, the water's boiling, and we're all gonna die.
So Oro was right.
How are we to know? He could just as easily have been wrong, and we'd have all moved away for nothing.
But the others are all right below the volcanoes. They'll burn for sure.
Yeah, it looks as though we've been lucky again.
But my parents, Oro, and Peek, and...
It may not be so bad. Maybe they believed Oro after all and ran away. Huh? What do you think?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, nor do I really. Hey, are you crazy? Stay here!
You can't go out. There's liquid fire everywhere. You'll never get through.
But what should we do?
Nothing.
Wait.
That's easy to say, but it's terribly hot in here. If we have to stay in here much more, I'll turn into a fire lizard.
Of course, the crocodile didn't turn into a fire lizard, although the friends had to stay in the cave for many days. They were terribly thirsty and hungry. One of them was always putting his head out and then pulling it back in quickly. The air was so stifling that one could hardly breathe, and it was still raining ash. Finally, after almost a week, the air cleared, and everybody could breathe again.
Oh, my goodness, what a mess! Oh, why doesn't anyone clean it up? Huh?
Cree, where are you? What's happening? Cree, can we come out? Is there anything to eat out there? Is the ground still hot?
Slowly, one thing at a time. First thing, the ground is only slightly hot, and you can almost breathe normally, but that's about all. Yeah.
Nothing is like it was. Look, everything's destroyed. Where are the trees and the ferns? There's nothing left to eat.
Oh, come on, stop crying. What am I to do?
I'm sure they're all dead. Cree, we're all alone in the world.
Well, somehow, I don't know. Oh, it does look pretty bad.
Over there. That's where I always slept.
Yeah, and I was born on that tree over there.
If we'd only listened to Oro.
If, always if. Well, we didn't. And if we had, we couldn't have stopped it.
Stopped it? But we could have got away in time to look for a new home.
Oro! You're alive! Where are the others?
I don't know. But when I look at all this,
Do you mean that my parents are dead?
well, who can say? I hope they could flee in time.
And you? What are you still doing here?
When my machine got wilder, I went away and hid in a cave until now.
Then you just left the others in a lurch? Is that what you did?
No, I didn't. Just a couple of hours before the eruption, I went and warned them. But they just argued about whether they should believe me now or not, so I went.
We have to go look for them. They may be alive.
Tina's right. We can't stay here anyway, so we might as well start looking.
We would love to help you look,
Okay.
but we have to find water urgently.
It would be of great help if we knew which direction to take.
Can't your machine help us?
No, I fear we'll have to take a non-scientific approach. I'll take 4 sticks. The shortest is south, the next shortest east, then north, and the longest is west. Who wants to draw?
I want to.
Then draw.
It's the longest.
West.
West.
Tio, Cree, and Oro set out. It was just as Oro feared. Not all the dinos had managed to get away in time and were dead. But luckily, Tio's parents were not among them. But they couldn't find a trail or anything to eat. They got hungrier and weaker. They were about to give up when Cree came flying up, all excited, and started to tell them.
Tio, Oro, quick! There's something to eat over there! Grass, not much, but very green. And anyway, grass!
Who allowed you to eat our grass? Give it back immediately.
How would you like your grass back again, huh? Wouldn't be very appetizing if I was to give it back to you.
Oh, we didn't want to take anything from you, but we're so hungry and we haven't eaten anything for weeks.
Only a little more, then we'll move on.
They haven't eaten that much, and I feel sorry for the little one. He probably doesn't have any parents.
Very well, but don't let me catch you a second time.
You're a cute ape. What's your name?
Rasha, where do you three come from?
Oh, we live directly under the volcano. When it erupted, we were separated from the other dinos. And now we're looking for Tio's parents.
You didn't see any Tinos come by chance?
No, you're the first. Dinos we've seen since the eruption.
Maybe Cree took the wrong step, and we should be going in another direction.
Maybe, but we can't turn around now. We have to get our strength back first.
What do you say, Dragon? They could stay here till they're recuperated. There's enough for us as well. Now don't cry, my little one. You can stay with us, and when you're feeling better, you can continue your search.
That will really be the best for us. Apart from that, I can continue working on my invention.
What invention is that?
Oro invented a machine that predicts the eruption of the volcano.
And why? And why did you not predict this terrible eruption?
I did, but no one believed me.
Explain it to me exactly, and if you convince me, then build me a machine as well, and you can stay as long as you like.
Oh, come on, kid. Now it gets boring. Let's go play. Come on.
The three friends felt more and more at home with the ape every day. Oro and Dragon worked almost the whole day on the machine, and Kala mothered Tia whenever she could. It was only the night before he went to sleep that Tio got sad thinking about his parents. Not even Kala could help him hear. One day Creek came back from an excursion with Raja, all excited.
Tio! Oh, Tio! Come here! What's wrong, Cree? You're quite beside yourself. Roger told me that... Oh, well, you tell them, Roger.
I told Cree that when we ran into the cave during the great volcano eruption, I was almost crushed by a great big foot. A giant foot? How gigantic? I don't know, but the foot was bigger than me.
A dino. It must have been a dino.
Do you remember in which direction the foot was running?
No, I've forgotten.
It's quite simple. If the foot that nearly crushed Raja was running, then it was running in the same direction that we were.
We have a trial. Cree, Oro, my parents are alive.
Take it easy, kid. All we know is that one dino is alive. But you're right. It is time to move on.
Tio, Oro, and Cree bid the apes farewell. Oro gave the gorillas an exact copy of his machine. The apes promised him to turn on the machine every day and to run for safety should it start drawing curves. After Kala made them a big bundle of food, they moved on, heading...
Things not right.
I see them! I see them up there! That's them! What's wrong with them?
It looks as if they wanted to attack us. Well, I knew that something was wrong. Cree, fly there and see what's happening. They can't hurt you. They're always me. And if they've gone crazy, had too much hot ash or whatever...
Please, Cree!
Okay, but I want a nice thank you when I come back. If I come back. Just as I thought. I just knew it was you, Ark. Do you still know me? Look, it's me, Cree.
We don't want you here. Get lost.
What spider bit you? You're not over there. Is that the way you read the long-lost friend?
Friends? Friends? You just came here because you want to eat. There's hardly enough for us, and for you there's nothing. Nothing.
This boring, dried-out stuff here? We don't want to eat that anyway.
Forget the boring stuff. We've got used to something better there.
Oh my goodness! You haven't become meat eaters, have you? Shame on you! Hey, Beak! Have you also gone crazy? My heart just fills with joy that I can see you, boy. What luck! At least you haven't changed. Are Tio's parents also here? Where are they hiding, huh? Some time ago there was a fight. Now the feeling isn't right. Yeah, I can see that. But what is with Theo's parents? Where are they? Are they alive?
Don't think so. They refused to eat meat. They moved on. They really thought there was a place with enough plants to eat. But I don't think so.
Maybe they were right. Maybe there's a place in the West where there's enough to eat.
Shut up! The volcano destroyed everything. It's all the same as here, everywhere.
I've had enough. One's life is not safe here. If I hang around any longer, I could end up as dinner. Ha! Meh.
Cree! Cree! And what did they say?
They definitely sniff too much ash. They're not quite right in the head. Where are Tio's parents there? No, what luck. Arg and his cronies, they've become meat eaters. What? Meat eaters.
And my parents?
I don't know exactly. I didn't understand it all. Peak was rhyming about fight and feeling right or not or something, and something like that.
Peak? Is Peak with them?
Has he also become a meat eater? I don't think so. He seemed quite normal. I mean, as normal as Peak can be, that is, you know.
And what do we do now?
I'll have to go to Arg myself.
Somehow I find out where your parents have moved on to. But be careful, don't let anyone get eaten. We still need you. Oh, just calm down. I know that you can shout. Where are the other dinos?
If you insist on knowing, they moved on to the west, but they have starved to death by now, I'm sure.
No, they haven't. They will have found food further west, and I mean plants. But your meat eating is going to do you in, that's for sure.
No way. We get stronger all the time. But you always know everything better. Ha, you know it all. Go west if you like. We're staying here, aren't we?
Uncle Arg, maybe.
Be quiet. You don't understand anything, do you?
Well, okay, but it's your own fault. What about Peak? I've already told Fa we're coming to you tonight. Okay, we'll wait for you.
What's all this whispering? What are you up to? Get lost, Oro. I don't want to see you again.
Oro told Trio and Cree what he had heard from Arg. After dark, Fa and Peak slipped away and joined their friends. They decided not to sleep, but to march the whole night. They wanted to be as far away as possible when Arg awoke. As the sun rose, they saw step by step. The area was getting friendlier. In spite of this, Tio had to annoy Fa.
I'm surprised that you didn't stay with the meat eaters, because you always do what your uncle tells you. And you, what your father says. He didn't listen to Oro either. He doubted Oro's machine was anything. But I wasn't as against it as you were.
Stop it, you two. Now, none of you believe me. A little more or less doesn't make any difference. Hey, come on, faster! There's really fresh water up ahead, and as clear as glass, and wonderful green plants. Yes, exactly! That's the way! Up you go! Ah, here we come!
Maybe they even have crocs here.
Peak has found us a real paradise.
You're right, Peak. It looks wonderful, almost like home. If my parents came here, why wouldn't they stay?
I was wondering that too. Look, Tio, it almost looks like a crocodile.
I'm looking for my parents. I actually thought that I'd find them here somewhere.
Big dinos, much bigger than you?
Yes.
There were big dinos here lately, but my cousin told me that there is much more to eat around the corner.
That must have been my parents. Oh, no, Cree, we found them.
Hooray, hooray, we're here. And that we're happy is quite clear. Very. What? Oh, just forget it. Your parents?
I suppose so.
But maybe they won't want me anymore. Or why did they make another dino that looks like me?
When your parents have a new kid, out you go on the dustbin lid.
Peek, how can you talk such rubbish? Most of us are brothers and sisters, and our parents love us all. Come, Theo. Oh, come on, cheer up. We found such a lovely new home.
We should have gone back. We should have kept on looking for Tio.
Who knows? Maybe he's still alive. He and Cree were far enough away from the volcano.
Mama! Mama!
Hello! It's us!
That was some party. When the parents embraced Tio after such a long time, only Fa was a little sad. Tio had found his parents again, but she was all alone. So Tio's mother took her in her arms and promised to look after her from then on. Even Tio the second was happy because he had found a new friend.
Will you show me how to fly?
Don't you dare, Cree!
Later, when it's dark. There's a rock over there. But, psst, don't tell anyone. I promise that Cree, he'll never change, like me.